Ukraine's Zelensky says he is ready to leave office after war. Kyiv, September 25. Reuters. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said in an interview published on Thursday that he would be ready to step down after the war with Russia is over. If we finish the war with the Russians, yes, I am ready not to go for elections, because it's not my goal, elections, Zelensky told the Axios website in a video interview. I wanted very much, in a very difficult period of time, to be with my country, help my country. My goal is to finish the war. Zelensky said he would ask Ukraine's parliament to organize elections if a ceasefire was reached. Zelensky maintains high level of public trust. A presidential election due in 2024 was suspended in line with martial law, introduced in Ukraine after Russia's full-scale invasion began in February 2022. Zelensky, a former comedian, was elected in 2019. Russia has repeatedly questioned Zelensky's legitimacy as a leader as a result. During more than 3.5 years of war, Zelensky has maintained a high level of public trust. He is constantly in the public eye via daily messages on social media, visits to soldiers near the front line and international diplomacy. A poll conducted at the start of September by the Kyiv International Institute of Sociology showed that about 59% of Ukrainians trusted Zelensky. About 34% of those polled did not trust him. Ukraine seeking long-range weapons. Zelensky was in the United States this week where he participated in the UN General Assembly and met U.S. President Donald Trump. Zelensky said Kyiv was seeking new long-range weapons from the United States. He told Axios that if Moscow refused to end the war, Russian officials working in the Kremlin should know where the nearest bomb shelter is. Former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, who is deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council and known for provocative statements, responded to Zelensky's taunt. Russia could use weapons that a bomb shelter wouldn't protect against. And the Americans should remember this, he wrote on social media. As part of its war, Russia launches regular attacks on Ukraine, often involving hundreds of drones and missiles. Ukraine launches long-range drones of its own targeting military assets and energy infrastructure, though on a smaller scale. Zelensky woos U.S. businesses, seeks to grow Ukraine's drone industry. Kyiv, September 25. Reuters. President Volodymyr Zelensky outlined Ukraine's plans to boost drone exports and expand tech partnerships as he met the top management of a host of leading U.S. businesses, his office said on Thursday. Exports of Ukraine's weapons have been restricted since Russia invaded its neighbor in February 2022, with everything rolling off the production line diverted to the national defense effort. Our country has a strong drone manufacturing industry and more than 300 technology companies. I think this is a new direction for our business and economy in the future, Zelensky said in a statement. I think this year we will open up exports of our new technologies only to those countries that we can count on, he added. Zelensky met with representatives of companies including Amazon, Bank of America, Chemours, Citi, CRH, Fairfax, GE Vernova, Hogan Lovells, Jacobs, JP Morgan Chase, Lazard, Logistics Plus, Marsh McLennan, TechMed and Westinghouse, his office said. Some of the companies already operate or invest in Ukraine. Zelensky said that Kyiv was ready to open up new sectors for partnerships and investments. Ukraine's drone output soars. Ukraine's domestic weapons production and its drone output in particular have increased massively during the war, with hundreds of firms manufacturing millions of drones that have been tested on the battlefield. Zelensky said Ukraine planned to establish export platforms in the United States, Europe, the Middle East and Africa. As the government seeks to prop up its war-devastated economy, Kyiv is keen to strengthen its ties with the U.S. and has been wooing American businesses with potential investment opportunities. Earlier this month, Ukraine and the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation launched a joint fund. Opens new tab with $150 million investment that is part of Kyiv's minerals deal with Washington, first signed in April. Ukrainian officials said Prime Minister Yulia Severydenko is planning to visit the United States at the end of the month for more detailed talks with U.S. businesses.